My dear students, welcome back to the lectures of data structures. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about Kruskal's algorithm. In the previous video lecture, we have seen Prim's algorithm, which is used for constructing a minimum spanning tree. As I told you, minimum spanning tree can be constructed by using several algorithms, and we are discussing the two important algorithms. They are Prim's algorithm and Kruskal's algorithm. So here in this video lecture, we will discuss about Kruskal's algorithm. So see here, we have seen the procedure for Prim's algorithm also. What is the procedure we have seen in Prim's algorithm? Initially, graph will be given to us. So in that graph, some weights are given from one vertex to another vertex. We will start from any starting point. From there onwards, we will select adjacent vertices, and among the adjacent vertices also, we have to select the least cost edge from there. So that is Prim's algorithm. That's over. Now we will see what is the concept of Kruskal's algorithm. In Prim's algorithm, the algorithm proceeds by taking its adjacent edges. I mean, suppose in Prim's algorithm, if we started with vertex 1, we have to choose the adjacent vertices, that adjacent edges, that is either 1 to 4 or 1 to 7. Among these two edges, we have to select the least cost edge. So now what is the least cost edge? 1 is the least cost edge. I will select 1, and now after taking 1, I will continue this process from 1. I will continue this process from here. So from here I will select what are the adjacent vertices I am having, what are the adjacent edges I am having. This one is adjacent, this one is adjacent, and this one is adjacent. So among all of them, the least cost is the least cost one is 3. That's why I will select this one 3, and I will not select these things. Why? Because the least cost one is 3. So now we reach to the point 2. So from 2 I will select again what are the adjacent edges. So here the adjacent edges are this one and this one, right? The least cost here, the least cost is 2, so I will select that least cost edge, which is 2. So now we came here to this particular one. I will see the adjacent ones that are already connected, that vertices are already connected. If a vertex is already connected, no need to connect that again. So I should not select this particular edge. Why? Because if it forms circuit, if it is forming circuit, then I told you, right, in the minimum spanning tree, no circuits or closed loops should get formed. That's why we are not selecting that particular edge. I will not select this particular edge. Anyhow, this is connected, and this is connected. So this is the procedure. So only one vertex is remaining here. Only one vertex is remaining, that is 6. So how we will do with this 6? We will see from all the neighbor vertices. Which is the neighbor 1? This is neighbor 1, this is neighbor 1, and this is also a neighbor 1. So among all of them, which one is having the least cost? So suppose if I connect this here 7, this here 6, this here 5. So among all of them, the least cost is 5. So I will connect that least cost. So now you see circuit has not formed, and I have connected all the vertices. Again, I am explaining you what is Prim's algorithm. We have not entered into the Kruskal's algorithm. Please concentrate here. With this example, we will see Prim's algorithm. After that, we will discuss Kruskal's algorithm. We are starting from 1, and we have to look after for the adjacent edges, this one and this one. Now you select the least cost edge. So since least cost edge is 1, we are not taking this. And after taking the least cost edge, we reached here to this particular node. We reached here, and so now from here I will see what are the adjacent edges I am having. So the adjacent edges are this one, and this one. So among all of them, which one is having least cost? Yes, 3 is the least cost. So I remove these two things. 3 is the least cost. So now I reach to here this point. From here I will see what are the adjacent ones, and this node and this node. Which one is having least cost? 2 is having least cost, so I am not going with this node. So now I reach to this point, I have to take the adjacent ones. If I take only one adjacent node is possible, that is this one. If I take this one, closed circuit is getting formed. That's why we will not choose that particular edge. So what I will do, we have to check, is there any vertices remaining without connected to the tree. So only one vertex is remaining, that is 6. 6 is not at all connected. Remaining all vertices are connected, right? Anyhow, 6 is not connected. So for connecting 6, I will observe the neighbor things. What are the neighbor vertices for 6? This one, and this one. So these are the neighbor vertices. Among all the neighbor vertices, which is having least cost? See, among all the neighbor vertices for this particular node, which is having least cost? This is having 5, 7, and this is having 6. So 5 is the least cost, so I remove these things, these two things. See, this is the tree now. This is the tree now. No circuit has formed, but all vertices are connected. We have reduced the number of possible edges. We restricted to number of possible edges. This is how we will construct a spanning tree from Prim's algorithm. For Prim's algorithm, this is called Prim's algorithm. Please remember. And now we will enter into the Kruskal's algorithm. See, the same example I will take. And we will go for Kruskal's algorithm. Now, see, this is the same example we will discuss for Kruskal's algorithm also. What is Kruskal's algorithm here? We will not select this algorithm will not continue by selecting its adjacent edges and all. Initially, what we will do is, suppose if the graph is given like this, if the example graph is given like this, what we will do, we will see the least cost edge among all the edges. So what is the least cost edge among all the edges? So this one. This is the least cost edge. Why? Because the weight is 1 here. This is the least cost edge. And I will not draw all these things. I will point out only 2 vertices and 1 edge like this. Only this one I will draw. Only I will take this edge in the first step. I will not draw the entire graph. I will take only the edge which is having the least cost initially. After that, no need to go for adjacent ones. No need to go for the adjacent nodes of this particular node or this particular node. So now again you select which is the least cost edge next to the one. So here the least cost weight is 1, right? We have selected 1. Wait. Here the least cost weight is 1. That's why we have selected 1. Now we select among all these edges, which one is the least cost next to 1? So after 1, which is the least cost? Yes, 2 is the least cost one. That's why I have selected 2. So one edge I have taken here. In the first step. In the second step, one more edge I am adding. I am not connecting these 2 edges. Only just that 2 edges I am taking. That's it. So no need to draw the entire graph again. Okay, for understanding purpose, we have taken this example. In the first step, we will take this. We will take this edge. Step 1, the edge with minimum cost. Step 2, the edge with minimum cost next to the edge which is having the 1 least cost. So here the edge with the 2 least cost is the next least cost edge. That's why I have preferred 2. And I have preferred that 2. Now you see which one is the next least cost edge in the given graph. 3 is the least cost edge. This 3 is the least cost edge. Now we will select 3 is the least cost edge. That's why this is the next step I will get. This is the next step I will get. So by taking 3, we are getting connections between the edges. So if you do not get connections, no problem. Leave as it is. Okay. No need of connections for this. Don't need to take the connections. Whatever the edge you have with least cost, you please select the edge and take that. That's it. And after that we will go. The next least cost edge is 5. That's why I have taken the edge 5. So first one is 1. After that we have taken 2. After that I have taken 3. After that I have taken 5. This is the thing I have got, right? So See now, is there any other edge after that? See, actually, one thing I want to tell you here, the next least cost edge is 4. This is the 3. Previously, it was previously we have, and then the next least after 3, the next least cost is after 3, the next least cost is 4 actually. So we are not taking 4. Why we are not taking 4? Though it is Prim's algorithm or Kruskal's algorithm, circuit should not get formed. Circuit should not get formed. That's why we are not taking 4. If I connect 4, if I take 4 and if I connect 4, what happens? Circuit will get formed. If circuit forms, that will not be called as a tree. That will not be called as a minimum spanning tree. So we should not connect. We should not. The graph should not form closed loops or circuits. So we are not selecting this. Though it is the least cost one, we are not selecting this. And after that, after 4, which one is the least cost? 5 is the least cost. That's why I'm connecting 5. So by connecting 5, if we face any problem, if you are going to face any problem, leave that 5 also. So by connecting 5 here, we are not going to face any problem here, right? So we are connecting one more vertex here, and after 5 you see 6 is there. We will not connect 6. Why? Because it forms circuit. And we will see 7. 7 forms circuit. Circuit should not get formed. And after connecting all of them, you please check once, verify once again whether all the vertices are connected or not. Yes, all the vertices are connected. Once all the vertices are connected, then that's it. That's it. The game is over. Okay. Once all the vertices are connected, then the game is over. Then we can say this is the minimum spanning tree for the given graph. This is how we will construct a minimum spanning tree for the given graph by Kruskal's algorithm. So what is the difference between Prim's algorithm and Kruskal's algorithm? In Prim's algorithm, each and every edge will get selected by taking the adjacent ones. We will start from one vertex. From there onwards, we will compare the adjacent edges. Which one is having the least cost edge? We will select that particular edge. And from there onwards, again we will see the adjacent edges like that. So that algorithm continues by taking the adjacent ones. There also, if the circuit forms, we will stop that. We will not take that edge, and we will continue with the other neighbor edges. Okay. So here, no adjacent edges concept. We will not take adjacent edges. We will start with some vertex. So now we will start with some vertex which is having the least cost. After that, you prefer the next least cost. Like that. Here also, if circuit forms, don't take that edge. Go and prefer the next one, which is having the next least cost edge. This is the concept of Prim's algorithm. My dear students, hope you all understood. And tell me if you have any doubts. Let me know through Google Classroom, or otherwise through WhatsApp. Thank you. I will continue in the next video lecture.